What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in the spring season of series number 2. Today we're going to be jumping into our next festival playlist, which is going to be Battle of the Big Cats here in the spring season. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. As we ran into a tree, you know, casual transition, ignore that. So our reward for this championship is going to be the Jaguar XES, and our car restriction here is A-Class 800, and we have to drive any A-Class Jaguar or P. For some reason, it doesn't scroll on that car restriction. It's Jaguar or Peugeot. So I've just got 3 Jaguars set up because I've only got 1 Peugeot, and it's the S207 Super, whatever it is. It's a rally car. This is a road racing championship, so we're just going to use 3 Jaguars. So let's go ahead and jump up here, and I'll introduce you to our first car. Alright, so our first car here is going to be the 2012 Jaguar XKR-S. So I'm using a new way of showing the cars here, just taking a screenshot of them in the garage, trying to test this out to make it look a little bit more professional rather than like rotating around the car like I used to, because I was very inconsistent with that circle. So I'm trying this out to see how this goes. So the share code for the tune along with the tuner's name will be up on the screen now if you want to check it out. Funny enough, I thought this was the car that you got for the 25 points on the season. This is actually the older version of it. You do get a new version of it, the 2015 XKR-S, for getting 25 points in the spring season. So that could be another option if you wanted to wait and do some other things before this championship, get you a free car to use in the championship. But we're going to jump into Battle of the Big Cats, see what our races look like, and get it started. Alright, so we're going to start with circuit, and so 2 circuits and a sprint. Alright, so Lookout Circuit is going to be our first race here in our Jaguar. And let's go get it. Let's see how this thing can do. I've had really good luck out of this vehicle in the past in using it for championships, so I can't imagine it would be any different this time. That's the new one. That white one that was back there a little ways with the stripes on the hood. The newer version of it. I think feels really good through the turn. You can see the nose turn in if you let off the gas a little bit. It's perfect. This thing feels really good. That red car in front of us is the car that we're looking to unlock through the championship, I believe. So we're just fighting our way up here in the pack. See if we can get around this F-type. Shouldn't be too difficult. This thing sounds so good too. We're going to be able to get around the F-type here within the first couple turns of lap number 2. So we're going to go on the brakes there, into the back of them a little bit, but there we go. Around them we are, and up into first we are holding. So just to keep these videos a little shorter, I think what I'm going to do is just skip towards the end, or closer to the end of that 3rd lap, just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me go around this circuit, you know, 1.5 more times. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright, we're coming around our last major turn here on the 3rd lap. This thing handled real well, especially after you get a hold of it. So we're going to be coming across the finish line well in first place. Let's do a little bit of style there. And there we go. Alright, so that gets us 20 points on the championship. Just to make sure that everyone's clear, you do not have to come in first place in all 3 of these races to win the reward or beat the championship. This is a championship, so it is points based. If I hit continue, this is the championship leaderboard, and this is where you need to be in first place at the end of the 3 races. You get points based off of where you finish, so obviously you need to finish higher, but you don't have to finish in first all 3. So we'll be able to take a better look at this after the next race. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our next car, and then we'll jump into that next race. Alright, so our next car is going to be the 2016 Jaguar FType Project 7, and the share code for the tune along with the tuner's name will be up on the screen now. We're going to jump into the second circuit race here to see if this thing can knock that out pretty easily. And something to note too is I'm using 3 different vehicles in these races just to show you guys other options that can be used. Make sure that you understand that you only have to use 1 car for all of these races. You can use 1 car for the entire championship. So don't use 3 different vehicles just because I do. I do that again just to provide some extra content and show you guys other options that can be used. So let's go ahead and jump in to the Bolo Ocho circuit. Ooh, that's not great. It's raining and we've got a convertible. We'll see how this thing does here in the slick weather, the slick roads. We are off. That's the Peugeot that you can use too. I don't know if there are any other Peugeots that you could use. I'm assuming that there would be. But let's go. Come on. It's a little slick, obviously. It is raining. The roads are not perfect conditions, but we're just moving right up through the pack. I'm going to get by our F-Type concept brother here. And up into first place on the first lap. Easy enough. Take a look at what the rest of this lap looks like. Just all through Guanajuato. So, alright, there we go. Not too bad of a circuit either. So, with 1 lap down and us being in first, I'm going to jump towards the end of the race again, just so that we don't have to have a super duper ridiculous long video for you guys. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright, and we're coming up on the last turn here on lap number 3, and we have a really big lead on the Drivatars in this one. Absolutely crushed it. So first place again for us. Gets us 20 more points, and we were 9 seconds ahead of the Drivatars. That's crazy. So, alright. If I hit continue here, you'll see that we are at 40 points in total on the championship. So, just racking in those points, and we're moving into race number 3. So we'll jump into our final car and jump them to that final race. Alright, and our final car here is going to be another Jaguar F-Type. This is the 2015 Jaguar F-Type R Coupe, and the share code for the tune along with the tuner's name will be up on the screen now if you want to check it out as well. But we'll go ahead and jump into this last race and jump into the Riviera Sprint. Alright, Riviera Sprint here in our F-Type R. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here in our final race. I think what we'll do, and it's something I try to do in all of my videos of the seasonal championships, I'm going to come in second place on purpose just to show you guys that you do not have to finish first in all 3 of the races. I will make sure that I get up into first. Ooh, that was a slow turn for them. I could have taken that flat, but I'll make sure that I get up into first just so you guys can see that this car can get into first and hold it. And then I'll concede the position to one of the Drivatars so that we do come in second. And just like that, we are moving right around and up into first we go. This one has a little bit more understeer than the other Jaguar did, at least. It feels that way. Could be because the other one had wet roads and made the back end kick out a little bit. But overall, I mean, this feels pretty good. I mean, it's relatively planted. We have got a huge run on the Drivatars currently. I'll start slowing down around 50% through the race, just to give them some time to catch up. This thing is absolutely hauling butt though. Going through the forest here. I feel like this is definitely the fastest car. At least I mean, we run circuit races for the other two, so it's hard to judge that really because we actually get to open it up here. But it feels faster. Again, we get to open up the top end. Let's slow down a bit. Let the Drivatars catch up to us. Kind of throttle it a little up the hill to where we can get one of the Drivatars out in front. Who wants to be in first? Come on out. Let's go. So there we go, and we're just gonna fall right behind Teaser here. And follow him through the rest of the race into the finish line. And obviously you can see that we're kind of like, we could take over the position again real easily if we wanted to, so. Gonna let off the gas to get him inside there. Get him inside there. Get him inside there if we wanted to. We're just holding position, keeping him out in front. Making sure no other Drivatars come flying by us, which they shouldn't. And we'll be on the final little stretch here. Yeah, we could even take him over there if we didn't let off. So, there we go. What a shot there. Side of the car. So, second place as we wanted. And you can see I got 16 points for coming in second there. So if I hit continue, we still have 56 points, which keeps us in first place in the actual championship. And now something that needs to be discussed is when I hit continue, it's going to take me to the race podium, and it's going to have Teaser up on the podium for first. That does not mean that they won the championship. That just means that they won the race. Because then after I hit continue, you'll see that it will give me the reward of that Jaguar XES. So I hit continue. Again, this is the race podium, not the championship podium. And if I hit continue again, there is the championship reward of that Jaguar XES. But there we go. That's how you can get the 20... I think it's a 2015. Yes, it is. 2015 Jaguar XES here in the spring season of series number 3. I don't know if there's any place better to be with a nice Jaguar than what looks to be like a retirement beach community, right? So I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content just like this. Start later today. I will be posting the rest of the festival playlist, as well as there's already been some posted. So definitely get subscribed if you want to stay tuned for those. But every Thursday I do try to go through and make videos on every bit of the festival playlist. So definitely get subscribed if you want to stay tuned for all of that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.